even I swear I worked so hard to where even lately I was looking at the same thing and thinking
Mm,
about my eyes now versus my
mm,
eyes back then. I'm just like
yeah.
it's so clearer now.
Mhm,
But I don't, it's not even anyone's fault. I think the only thing that's lucky about
mhm,
success is people's birthright
mhm,
because my mom and grandmother were very intelligent women, right? Everyone in my family actually have master degrees. I don't have a master degree. I'm the only one that don't have a master degree. Everyone else do. But it's just
mhm.
like it came to a point of I just decided to do the opposite of what I saw. And I understand that everyone has master's degrees. They went to college. I didn't go to college because I didn't want to go to college. I didn't go to college because I was taking care of my sisters. And my one sister was in high school and the other one was in college. Somebody got to work and I'm grown. I'm 18, 19, 20 years old. I took care of them. So I didn't go to college for that reason. But even during that, kind of towards the tail end, once my mom gets better and they go back living with her, I'm broke. I go to college for 30 days. That FAFSA money hit. I still gotta work. I drive my car
Yeah.
off the lot to work.
Yes.
But
Yes.
unless I say that out loud, people don't know that. And that's my
No.
fault because I don't like to say it because it made me that part of 18 up. I moved as soon as I turned 18, I was out that house. I was gone. I'm telling you, I was done with it. I was done with it. I
Mhm.
worked two jobs in high school and every day in high school I was getting kicked out the house. And I'm like trying to tell the police my mom was crazy and I can't prove
Mhm.
it. And now I'm just like, no, I don't
Yeah.
want to participate in this.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It,
understand.
people have to, then it's not even have to. I have to be able to help them understand
Hmm.
because I can see it well. There's only two sides, M's and W's, buys and sells. An M typically is a sell pattern. A W
Okay.
typically is a buy pattern. So it looks
Mhm.
like, I mean, just like the letters, just
Yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
You make the money when you can anticipate the legs, right? That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Yes. So watch this. It is high, low, and this could
Hmm.
be a lower high or equal high, right?
Oh, equal. Okay. Yes.
Lower or equal would count. A higher high
Hmm.
won't count. That would be market
Okay.
manipulation. And typically the
Um,
manipulation will be it's a wick like this, and it will slam
yeah,
right
I
back
see.
down to this close and
I
sell
see
off.
it.
That's the
Okay.
manipulation when the market's
I
not
see.
following its rules.
Hmm.
And then so
Okay.
you can count this
Hmm.
as the M, but
Oh.
yeah, bro, I'm talented. I swear I'm about to make $1 trillion. I swear. I just know I'm finna be a trillionaire. I don't even know what to tell everybody. You see that? It's so beautiful.
Yes.
It's like a
Wow.
little beautiful, complicated pattern. I'm just like
Um,
billion here, billionaire,
shit.
billionaire, another
Mm.
billionaire. People gotta want to do the work, but they have to. They not
Mm.
they people got rock bottom. That means they're at a place to where they feel like there is no place to go but up. The market at a bottom, there's no place to go but up. The market assets typically trend up because that's the rules of the world. I invest in assets to save on taxes. I am basically, and I can also still get money by taking out a loan on my assets. So now I got the money and the assets. I just got to pay them the fee, right? If I don't pay,
Yeah.
they get the assets. It all crumbles.
Hmm.
So it's like assets are holding the world together. But I learned that from buying assets when I only was making, say, 100, 200, $300 at on the check. And I'm buying a share of Tesla and I make my first amount of money passively. And even though it was a small amount, it was passively. So, oh, $20 came out of thin air. Bet you don't have to tell me nothing else. First time I ever traded, like I said, I had did what, like $1,200, blew my account 5 minutes later. Beginner's luck, but still, I'm like, great, beginner's luck. That was enough of my curiosity to keep me going for a long time. Curiosity is what is the interest, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
my curiosity to him making $1 million multiple positions. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I'm going to copy what he's doing because he's successful at what he's doing. And then 2024, I grew up in Louisville, Texas. I don't even know how I know all these millionaires. Meet a dude on the internet, made $300 million. Everybody I say it to, they be like, he did not do that. Da 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 da. You like just like dude with the $1 million positions. It's not the amount of money because he could be lying, but because of where I am and I can interpret the information to see if he is or not.
Yes.
And he's not because of the way that I sharpen my edge under him is the way that I flip these big accounts in days and hours. And it's amazing because it's just a matter of conviction. People don't have that conviction because they don't understand if they're studying the right information. And 9 times out of 10, they gonna quit before they even realize if they studying the right information or not, because they don't have the finances to keep going. Because people don't like to lose money, but people don't realize they're losing money anyway every single day because of inflation. So the dollar is actually going down, and and see how it all ties together. It's crazy, but I know it like the back of my hand. When I'm going through things, it don't matter because the market to me is like second nature. Like even talking to you and then marking up the charts, I'm talking about I don't have to think about it. It's just in me, but it's a part
Yeah.
of my day.
Yeah.
It's
I
almost
see.
like this hand is like the Adams family. It'll just like like I see my friends have seen me on Zoom like trading with them on throughout the
Yeah.
day and stuff, and my figure go crazy. They're like, "How the fuck you get 40 positions?" I'm just like, "Oh my God, this is my fast finger." Like it's like I want to make the most out of every opportunity because I've done enough work to make sure that I'm 95% right. And on the 5% that I'm not right, I'm not even
Yeah.
mad because when I am right, they not gonna get
Mhm.
a chance to let me be wrong before I take profit.
Mhm. Yes.
So it's just like a low point is always going to give you a high, whether the high is an equal high, a lower high, or a higher high. A
Mm.
high point is always going to give you a low, whether it's a lower low, a equal low, or a higher low. You
Whew.
always have to buy low and sell high. So
Yeah.
this morning, I just like, I don't really want to. Well, actually, okay,
Hmm.
Jasmine, we getting into those. Well, okay, well, this one's pretty trust. I'll go into Jasmine after, but Jasmine, we basically get into the sales last night. People aren't used to holding for a long period of time. I get it. It's uncomfortable. The market be low key pissing me off. I just don't be saying nothing because I'm used to it.
Okay.
I'm just like, God damn, you came up again. Like you did it again. And I can't do nothing about it because I understand that I still gonna have to wait regardless. Regardless, because if I decide I'm just like, you know what, Fooey, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna give up and miss this.
Hmm.
You don't know when it's gonna turn around. The people also don't
Yeah.
know to go with the trend, and the trend is decided once the best 2 out of 3 is matched. But I got the
Hmm.
best 2 out of 3. That information from a dude that made. I watched him turn 500 to $1 million in 30 days. So even if the 300 million was a lie, I saw the 500 to $1 million in 30. I knew he wasn't lying because his information was gold. No one else
Yes.
did it. Those time frames match. That is how I caught Jasmine this morning. I mean, I already
Okay.
now I've been that's the last say 24 months since 2024. I've
Uh-huh.
been on it. Like I'm talking about I study me and his messages all the time to where because he made $300 million and I was in
Hmm.
6 months. I looked at it. I was there for it. I was like, all right,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna put nothing in front of you that's not meant for you. And I'm not stupid either. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's like oh, he's lying. You heard that story about the boats? All right, somebody drowning, dude in the water, and then because I guess his boat sank, so he basically he paddling, 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 and then he prayed
Hmm.
God sent some help. God
Hmm.
sent a boat, and to get him the first time, he's like, "No, it's
Yep.
okay. The Lord will save me." The boat go away, and then the second boat come. He's still in the water. He ain't got no floaties, nothing. Just paddle, 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 paddle. You paddling, you paddling, you intraday trading. You eventually you're gonna run out of energy. The only
Yes.
time that I'm not like the only time I miss something is when I'm not in the move, and that's what pissed me off. it pissed
Mhm.
me off not being in it because I know I can be in it. My capacity can be in it. I can hold as
Yes.
long as it's gonna take. Okay, I entered here, and you took about 10 positions, but you left 20. I don't care. Go ahead and take as many as you can, but you can't take them all. And the moment you can't take them all, I'm eating this
Mhm.
whole thing. The moment you can't take
Woo.
it all, I'm eating all of this. Oh my God, I did it on
Yeah.
silver. I did it on silver. I've been killing silver. I just been eating silver alive. Silver got the I'm going crazy this year. I don't even know why. I'm just like, I know why. I'm just like, I study all the time. I have an obsession with
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
being the best, but it came from, I don't know.
Mm.
It only take what $300 million. Like, come on now. Come on now. Like where I
Mm.
came from, $300 million, that's not something I would have even fathomed. I wouldn't have even fathomed $1 million. But then already the other day gonna say 2 million is not
Mm.
a lot of money. I'm like looking at her like, who kid are you? What you talking about? 2 million, not a lot of money. Like you got 1,000. You ain't never seen no $2 million. What you talking about? But then the investor in me like, oh my God, did my kids say that? I gotta watch her spending habits. She gonna have an issue. That it's both sides. People don't understand that perspective. But the market, it
Yeah.
has a set of rules, and the set of rules has been going since the beginning of time. But just
Mhm.
like losing weight has a set of rules, the set of
Mhm.
rules has been going since the beginning of time. I remember I had a personal trainer.
Mhm.
And I fired her because I hated running and I just couldn't run no more. But I paid her because I felt bad because I knew I was going to quit. But I didn't want her to struggle on her rent. So I paid her and then told her, I'm so sorry. I can't do this no more. Some came up. I didn't even tell her I was just being fat. I ain't had shit come up. I just didn't want to run no more. So for the last 2, 3 years, I decided I just want to keep being overweight. You know how easy it was? It was so hard losing weight with her only because I wasn't doing the work. That was the teacher that appeared to tell me what to do. She told me what to do was right. And like I said, eating 2 meals, my ass would be so hungry from all that running she had me do that I would go home and eat 2 meals and she keep weighing me and she like, why are you not losing weight? Because I swear she worked me like a slave. Like I have videos of me just laying there dead. Like sometimes I'll be done working out with her and I would sit in my car. I live like 20 minutes away from that gym. I would sit in my car for
Yeah.
2 hours because I can't move. And I'm still not losing weight because I'm eating 2 meals and I'm not saying that to her. That's how I feel about my students sometimes. I be like, are y'all really studying what I'm saying? Because in the
Yeah.
group, people don't even talk in group anymore because last time they was talking, it was like, yeah, I wanted to learn Forex. Okay, then open the fucking course. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just like, come on, guys. Like this is the easiest part of my life.
Yeah.
I was like, I swear I made it as simple as possible for y'all, even down to
Yeah.
the quarter points, because naturally, I've always been able to see it naturally. Maybe it's been a gift for me.
Okay.
But because
Mhm.
I know, I started teaching in 2019. So after I made my first million, so it was like my learning curve was 2 years. So 2 years into my journey, I started teaching.
Mhm.
But it wasn't until after I made my first million from trading. But even 2019 from right now, I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I made my first million back then because I knew the shit. Wouldn't even say I knew the rules like I knew them now. I don't know how I did that, but I was consistent at buying it US session. I didn't know
Okay.
nothing else.
Okay.
I just knew in my
Mhm.
mind every time I hit this buy button at 9 o'clock in the morning, this thing happened.
Yeah.
That was me being blind though. That was beginner's luck. You know how much shit I could have blew all my money doing that. All of it. All of it. And
Yeah.
sometimes I did. There was one time I got
Mhm.
evicted from my apartment complex and then had to rent a room from this old white lady. And she was mean. She was crazy, bro. And then ultimately, I don't tell people these stories. I can tell a story all the time and never run out of stories.
Yeah.
And but that's how I learned to tell people like, but I was a server though. I just was making stupid decisions. First, not even stupid decisions. I didn't know how to trade back then. It was beginner's
Uh-huh.
luck. But the curiosity of all the luck that I had in the beginning and seeing other people
Yeah.
have luck and understanding that I'm serving tables, eventually
Mhm.
I'm not going to be able to walk all the time doing this. And I don't want
Mhm.
to serve tables forever. Like, but I didn't know what I wanted to do because, like I said, I only went to college for 30 days. So it's just like, where am I going to be? So then it's like left or right. Okay, let me take right. Right or left? Let's do right again. All right, left or right? Left. And then I'm like, wow, I'm here. That's what happened. Now it's 2026. I'm just like, I see it so great now to where I really believe I'm finna be a billionaire. I'm like, I'm not even playing.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have even fathomed it, but it's the work behind it. Like,
Yes.
why I'm the mentor that I feel like I needed back when I was a beginner because I didn't have any money. And then when I was in IML, they was just helping me blow my accounts. Granted, that's how some people
Mm,
probably feel like I'm doing now in the signals too. But I'll say this. All my
mm,
accounts, they do get to profits. It's a matter of if we decide to take it or not. That's why I was just
yeah.
like, hey guys, we have $700 this week. Let's start with that. I want to
Uh,
risk it because I believe it's a good week and I could take it to 10,000. And it really was a good week. We didn't get to
mm,
10,000. It just became a little choppy. Granted, I'm glad we skipped Wednesday like earlier in the day because that would have probably
yeah.
killed those accounts. So
Mm,
going in later, that worked.